I don't know what's going on, but these internets are not working. And happy Friday, my lovelies, again. Um, I made you guys a breakfast video, but it didn't go through. I don't know what's going on, but I hope everybody having a wonderful Friday, my lovelies. I'm having lunch, but I just want to ask. I want to ask a question. I kind of know the answer, but there's every side to stories. Mm. Why do these women out here get with these dudes? They get with these men, don't take care of their kids. That man is more taken care of more than the kids. And I wonder, what do be going through a woman's brain to, how do you do that? These are your kids. How do you do that? Welcome, girl. You know, girl. Welcome. I wonder how they do that. Somebody need to tell me. I don't care if it's the daddy. My babies are coming first. And that's just point blank. That's the way it is. And I don't understand these women. And I don't care how old they get. They still your babies. I have 3 grown kids. My baby is 27. Wait, 27 or 28, girl. I don't forget. And my oldest is 32. They are still my babies at the end of the day. And if you have a mate with you and you're your grown kids, get into it. Just hypothetically, get into it, because I have. Stop talking for a minute. When you think your man, or if it vice versa, your mate, I'm just going to say your mate, would tell you you need to go talk to that person, you need to try to reach out to that person. But sometimes it's hard. But you just don't give up on your kid. And when you have a man in the background telling you, well, forget it then, or forget, no. What you mean forget my kids? Forget you. You know what I mean? Why would you sit up and listen to something like that? He would have to go. Love is love, but guess what? I love my kids more than anything. That's point blank. So I don't care what they do. I don't care what my kids do. We'll come past it eventually. We'll patch it up eventually, but I'll never give up. But some of these women's like, forget it. They grown. Yeah, they are grown, and you let them live their life. They will come back to you. You go back to them. And sometimes us parents is not always right. I get into it with mine. It's two sides to every story. And some of the parts is me and some of the parts is them. It ain't just gonna all be on me, and it's not gonna all be on them. It take 2 to get mad. If you understand what I'm saying. Hey, Raw Love. How you doing this Friday? But yeah, I wonder that. Because I sit up here and listen to people. Hey, Lisa Love. I sit up here and listen to people, and I be like, wow. I be, oh, excuse me. I be like, wow. Y'all, the juice went down my throat. Oh, hold on, I gotta drink some. Yeah, but I see this kind of thing happening, not just on the YT. I see it in real life, and people on YT is doing real life on here. Some of them is. Dang, it went down the wrong throat, wrong pipe. But yeah, shoot. let me sit up here and choke on YouTube, y'all. Trying to eat and talk. But I'm just wondering that. Do anybody know why women do that? Why would they take a man over their child? I don't care what they did. If they do something bad enough, damn, they ain't putting no gun in my head. If they ain't did nothing like that, okay. Low self-esteem. Hey, Bear. Heavy Bear. Welcome, love. Low self-esteem. It gotta be something. Hey, Raw Love. I ain't seen you in a long time. Because they dumb. Okay? Because I'm like, I don't care what. I just don't. I'll never give up. I'll never tell them that either. You know, because if they ever be in a situation, they be like, well, damn, I can't go home. Nobody love me. Then, you know, that's when stuff start, I don't know. We don't never supposed to tell your kid nothing like that. And, you know, they end up looking at you, take care of a man, and you're not even taking care of them. I'm like, I don't get it. I do not get it. I don't care if it's the daddy. Never. And if you have grown kids like me, if my husband be like, well, F them, forget them, whatever, he gotta go. That's point blank, because he supposed to be like that's your kid, you know. He supposed to encourage me if I am going down that road. Encourage me, them are your children, them are your kids. You know what I mean? Instead of snatching me away from them, he probably the problem why we not talking. I'm glad I never experienced it before, but I have seen it done several times. I'm just blessed it never happened to me. Now, I done got into it with my kids, trust and believe. We ain't talked in a month or two or so. Hey, I ain't give up. And they call me and we act like ain't nothing happened. I'm going to be mama to the end and they going to be my kids to the end. They only got one mama. I only got one of them. I raised them. You know what I mean? I'm not going to give up on them. I don't care how silly, how stupid they act, but you know what? It ain't always them. It could be us. What I did, it was on me. Some of it was on, majority it was on me, but some of it was on them too. But just don't sit up and like, I didn't do nothing. You a lie. You a lie. You did something. You just said something. You know, something didn't happen. You just don't get mad out the blue. And I know my mouth, so I knew it was my mouth. I knew what I did. And I apologize. You know, sometimes it take them a couple of weeks to let the steam get down, but they come back. Ooh. Can open your exactly. That the kids can use. Sometimes your partner would make you a better person, a better parent. Yeah, your kids can manipulate you. They can. They really can. But not like that, not with me. I mean, but some people, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, yeah, you right. You is definitely right. But that's what your partner there for. If you ain't got the right partner, come on. Your partner supposed to be your best friend, your backbone, your everything, you know, to me. He supposed to be there when nobody else ain't there, you know? And we need people to talk to. We don't want to go talk to our friends about certain things, you know? That's what they there for. If I'm having a problem, if I'm having a problem with him, I should be able to go to him and talk to him bad or good. And we work it out, whatever the case might be. If he take you to cry, y'all cry together. Some mans be like, I don't cry. Yes, you do. Everybody cry. And we cry together. You hear me? And that's very rare. I don't care if it's 2 or 3 years down the road, we gonna cry together. I just don't get these women. And I seen somebody today, and I already know, and I didn't want to bring it up, and I still don't. And I was praying. I was like, you know what? You can reword it. You don't have to address that problem. Because I was praying. I was like, oh, Lord, don't let me say nothing about this fool. Don't let me, I had to pray. I encourage you to be the best. Right. To be exactly, It's just that I don't get it. I just don't get it. And then when you look at that person, I'm like, as you for what I seen today, that what really made me bring this up. What I seen today, what I seen, I was like, are you kidding me? Nope. And this ain't the first time she did it. I don't care how good a man take care of you, that's what he's supposed to do. Don't act like it's a privilege for him to do it. Nah, that's what you supposed to do, nigga. What you mean? Let a man throw something in my face. Well, I took care of you and your baby, you and your kids, nigga. That's what you supposed to do. I'm gonna let you know that before I even get like that. I'm gonna let you know when we get serious, this is what it is. I don't get it. And I think y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't know. But I want her to wake up her damn eyes. And I keep trying to leave this fool alone. It's just some people you just can't help. And then 10 years down the road, they're going to be like, damn. You know what I mean? Something happened to your kid and you mad. How would you feel? How would you feel that you never had a chance to say, I love you? Or a conversation or a visit or something, just no communication, then that person passed. How would you feel as a parent that you didn't try everything in your power to get that relationship back together? How would you feel? I would feel like shit. And then when you got other kids, oh my God. I want to say something so bad, and I said I wasn't, I'm not God, I'm not. But yeah, people crazy. Our kids is our future. Cause guess what? When that man walk out that door, who gonna have your back? Who gonna have your back? Now you ain't got no man, no kids. You think your friends gonna have your back? For how long? Answer that question. If you got any friends. Family ain't gonna help you. They got their own problem and issue. You know? You just gonna be sitting up there like feeling stupid as crap. And it did, if that's the case might be, you still got a chance of relationship with your kid, whatever the case might be, you ain't talking. But if you said all this horrific stuff to them, I don't know if you could come back. I know people ain't talked in 30 years to their parent. And guess what? Over something real silly. Now that's the crazy part. That's real silly. That long? I don't even, that's hard. Ugh. Parents ain't even seen their kids. I said, girl, that's sad. That's why people, yep, they wind up in a nursing home. Exactly. Because they don't care about their parent. I guess their parent did something to them. I don't know. We got nobody there to help take care of them. Exactly, Raw. Raw. Exactly right. And some of them, you got some parents in the nursing home that they took, I mean, they kids was spoiled, rotten, had everything, and they still stick them up in there. It just be like that sometimes. Sometimes these situations that people work and they can't take off work to take care of that person and they need that person, the elderly need 24-hour care and they can't do it. They don't have enough family members, it could be a lot of different ways. But I hate to say it, I hate to do the race card, but you see more white in there than black. I thought it was a code. With black, we don't stick ours in the nursing home. We'll ship them around to family to family to family. We'll find somebody. Because when I did work in the nursing home, I didn't see but a couple blacks. I didn't see no. The majority was different races. It wasn't, but a couple blacks in there, and that's because I know the one lady, she didn't have no kids, so I understand that. Oh, the man, I don't know what was his issue. He wasn't my client, so I didn't really know what his issue was. But yeah, there's a lot of different reasons why. But these women need to open up their eyes. They really do. And as parents, once they get grown, because they start feeling themselves at 16. They start feeling themselves at 16. You start having problems with them. You already know what road you finna go down. You already know. So when they get 18, girl, they didn't smell, I don't know what they didn't smell, but they smell something. And you know what? When I was 18, I moved out because I was smelling myself. But then when I started paying them bills, I got sick with myself, but I didn't want to go back home. It never did. But what I'm saying is, parents ain't always right. We not always right. We think we are. We want them to live the way we want them to live, and that's not the way they want to live. And we think because we the parent, they supposed to listen, but they don't. And then that makes them frustrated. And, you got to come at them in a different angle. Because, see, we know what's going to happen because we done went through it. They don't. But they think they know, if that makes sense. So all you can do is just back off, be there for them, talk to them as they come to you, you know what I mean? And keep it positive, because if you don't, you're going to move them further away. You should want them to come and talk to you about anything without you cussing or hollering at them or, stuff like that. That is crazy. And she figuring, long as I got this man, I'm cool. You're not cool. What about your kids? What about your children? What about them? They got this whole world out here they're going to have to face. And they're going to have to face it alone. They have a partner, but they still alone. My mom and dad been gone, and I still miss them to this day. You know what I mean? So I don't get these women's out here. And now, I was thinking tax time is finna be over. All hell finna break loose. All people finna break up after she did so much for this man, ain't did for her kids, her household, or none of that. It's a lot of mess. But see, now they gonna give out some more checks. They might stick around for a little longer. They might stick around for a little longer. And once that money gone, they gone. Who you gonna be stuck there with your kids? And some men get your money and give it to another woman and his kids. He be out there cheating, giving people checks, bringing it home to mama. My kid's father did it. That's how I know. That's exactly how he did it. He would wait till tax time, get to talking to girls, and I know he had to screw him. I didn't do nothing like I'm a damn fool. Yeah, you did, but he was bringing them checks home, and that was way back in the '80s. So, what you think they still ain't doing the same thing? Yeah, they are. Cause my kids was growing up in I have friends and they got whoop-de-wop. And when you try to tell them, be like, girl, you better watch him and whatever. Girl, I love him. Okay, girl, I'm just going to sit back. Because I ain't already told you. But they know everything. You just bought this nigga a car. And you on a bus? Wait a minute. You on a bus and you just bought him a car. Girl, I come over there. He got some new kicks on. Your kids got some Payless shoes on. I'm like, all this is really screwed up. That's how it be, though. She getting all kind of nice stuff, but the kids looking raggedy. They kicking and having fun. How you go out to eat and you got a house full of kids? Easy to do now. Yep. Yep. But how you go out to eat and don't take your kids? Are you sitting in a... You and him sitting in the car, excuse me, y'all. You and him sitting in the car eating KFC, but you got the hot dogs for the kids. Girl, I was done. I was a mess growing up. I used to look at them, I'd be like, girl, you is a mess. To believe in they are supposed to play the role of a provider. Well, my daughter, I don't know, I taught her very different. Because you know what? I take care of my man. I take care of the whole household, basically. I run the household. You know what I mean? I make sure everything is done. That's what I was doing when they was growing up. So what happened was my daughter, I teach her and all that. She turned out perfectly. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better daughter. I couldn't ask for no better kids. Thank God. You feel me? But I got 2 sons. And they do the cleaning and the cooking and the working. I was like, what do these heifers do? Not a damn thing. I thought the woman supposed to take care of the man. That's how I was raised. The woman take as of, cooking and stuff like that, like a wife, like what wives do. No, my sons do it. They wife and girlfriend do not cook. They barely clean up and half-ass pay bills. I said, what? Kiss my ass. But then I look back, I step back, I say, you know what? That let me know I raised them right, I guess. Because I be wanting them to do that. I be wanting them to cook and clean, but I guess it's a new day and age. So sometimes you have to step back. I can't be in a relationship. You know what I mean? Hey, High Life. That's some bull. Both are supposed to take care of each other. Yeah, like, okay, just say, okay, I'm going to put it to you like this. Me and my guy, I wasn't working, he was working. I was doing all that stuff. So both of us was working. Then he got laid off. He did the job that I was doing. But you get what I'm saying? I would work and still do that. It was just normal for me to do that. Because that's how I was raised. That's why I used to see my mother do. And people don't believe me, you watch your mother. If you're a little girl, you watch your mother and see how she move, and you move exactly like her. And I did a lot of things when my daughter was growing up, and I couldn't lie to her. I had to tell her the truth, and I told her, do not be like me. This is unacceptable. And I bet she was looking at me like, why the hell you doing it then? But I'm an adult. I can do what I want to do, but I want you to have better things. I want better outlook for you in life. And she took it. Thank God she did. Because I did some things. Yeah, my husband cook too, but he don't cook every day like me. He'll get in there and cook every now and then, but he don't cook like that every day. Maybe because I don't give him time to. That's probably what it is. But if I don't cook, he don't complain. He'll go in there and make something to eat. And make me some too. So I know what you're talking about, Rod. But what I'm saying is, that's the way I think that's the way you supposed to treat a man. And a man supposed to vice versa treat you the way you want to be treated. If I'm saying this right, I hope I'm saying this right. 'Cause that's just the way that's the way I was raised. I'm still a little old fashioned a little bit. 'Cause it's showing the respect, and some women feel like, well, if I cook, you just go out there and work and you just do the money. Okay, that's fine. And if they do it, that's fine. But why you can't go work too? Especially if the kids in school all day and you really don't have nothing to do. I mean, I say get a part-time job or something. You know what I mean? Get your stuff together, because if he walk out that door, you'll be able to still make it. But you got some women that just sit at home and don't do nothing and depend on a man. I can't depend on a man. That's hard for me to do. Now, that's one thing I didn't take. I ain't take that because I ain't never depended on a man. So, I don't know. I just want these girls to wake up, because I'm seeing it. They holding hands now, and I'm just like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And you know what's the bad part? Is black people the most that I see the most that does it. Yeah, conversation. You're very underrated. Oh, thank you. I ain't gonna say that. I said I ain't saying that no more. I ain't drinking no more. So, and it's Friday. I drink a couple glasses of wine. I'm cool with that. But that hard liquor after my birthday, I let it go. Can't do it no more. My brain is halfway right anyway, and with that liquor, be off. What are you doing, Mikey? Sit down somewhere. I'm gonna let you in a minute. He looking at me like, when? But yeah, I said that's sad that it's mostly in our race. It really is. And the first thing, fuck them kids. They bad. They this and they that. What I heard today, I was like, oh, I don't want to bring that girl up. How can I put it without even saying it like that? You know how your kids grow and be like, they get on my goddamn nerves and this and that. You gonna have that. Once they get grown, it don't stop. Once you push that baby out, that's a life sentence. I'm here to tell you. And you might have more problems when they get grown. I wish mine could go back to being a teenager. I mean, not a teenager, but kids again. Sometimes I used to think that. Because I used to be like, God, I can't wait till they get grown. And you worry about them more when they grown than they is when they babies. Really? I don't get it. My son called me, last week, a week before last? He was like, Mom, I'm tired of paying bills. I said, well, you might as well get used to it, because that's life. That is life. I said, you want to come back home? I said, you come back home for a minute. He was like, nope. He said, nope. My kids refuse to come back home. That's why they successful. Because I'm not, I'm not having all that. You gonna work. You gonna keep my house clean. So I got rules. So they know not to come back. So they gonna have to stay on their A game. They can't fall off. Now they have came back once before. But after that, no, because I be on them. I don't make it be like a resort or a retreat. Nope. I don't think so. You wanted to be grown, you grown now. Grown folks take care of themselves. We teach all the time. We never stop teaching. I'm a Bush baby. Hey, Bishop. Welcome. Keisha. I be in the lives a lot too. Yeah. But I find myself not on YouTube as much as I used to be. I used to always be on here. I mean, I be in the grocery store on there. I be driving in the car, be listening. I listen to somebody. Because sometimes getting my feelings, though, I be like, what the? When stuff be going on, I be getting kind of pissed. I be like, really? You know? Then I done stuck my nose in some mess a little bit, but you see, I dip in and dip out. I dip in and dip out. I say what I want to say, and then I try to leave it alone. Because I can't see myself arguing with the same person 2 and 3 weeks. That is just too much. That is just too much invested in that person, and it's irrelevant. Because where they going to get you? They ain't going to get me nowhere. But a headache and all my energy drawn. My energy could be going on something else. I just them as these young ladies, and it's older women too. It ain't just the young girls. The older women sound like they act like they dumber. Yeah, it can get toxic, raw. I get off here a couple days when I get like really exhausted and tired. Like every time you turn on, it's mess. And you know what? Don't get me wrong. I like the mess when I can laugh with it and people can laugh with it. But some people get too serious. Yeah, it is. They really are. And it's some that's real is they good and then they turn bad. They turn really bad. I'm like, they was just good. What happened? Because they think all the mess will get you numbers. And I'm not in the mess. If I feel like talking about something, my opinion, that's what I got this for. I can say what I want to say. Oh, lovely over there talking about you. I sure am. And what? That's my opinion. What I think about it. If you don't put it on here, nobody won't talk about it. So if you put it on here and somebody talk about it, why would you get mad? It just don't make no sense. They talk about my cooking. Hey, Design Love. They talk about my cooking, girl. You think I stopped cooking? No. People try to tear you down because they miserable. I'm not a miserable person. I'm a very cheerful and happy person. And I can get along with anybody. That's the trick with me. I don't know if it's the Pisces up in me. You see how I threw my Pisces sign up in there? But I am. I'm a very sweet person, but I could be a very evil person too. And I think we all got that in us. We could be nice or we could be evil. And some people just straight out evil. On some what? Always, who's that? Can't always listen to the mess. It would drive you. Yep, it would drive you nuts, high life. It would drive you, girl. And I be looking at the mukbang, girl. I be trying to, god dang on well, I can't eat. And that food be looking so good when they be eating. I be like, oh, I'm going to make me some. I make that crap. I eat a little bit. I be done. I don't know how they do it. But more power to them because they sure be making me want to eat. It be looking good, honey. And they do a lot of, you notice they do a lot of videos. They don't do a lot of lives. So it's easy to stay out of mess if you just strictly do videos. Soap video and cooking video. What, them making soap? Or what you mean soap video, Raw? I think I caught you. I still remember you was cooking that spaghetti, talking about history. That's when I seen Raw the very first time. I think that was like over a year ago. You don't face you high life? Oh, you like the Korean. I watch their channels too. They be cooking up some stuff, but only thing I like about them, you don't know what they be putting in that stuff because they don't tell you. It's just when they get done, it be looking good. They don't tell you what they put in there. Oh, soap making videos. I was watching some lady. I was watching her tough. She was making she was making soaps. She was making all kind of different soaps, different sizes. I forgot her name. I ain't watched her in a minute, like some months. Yeah, you should, Raw. Cause you be talking, girl. You be preaching and you be cooking for them babies. Sure enough. That's how I met you. I was like, girl, go on and preach that. Making that spaghetti. When you got done, I wanted some of that spaghetti. Wait. I wanted some of that spaghetti. You should start cooking more. I be saying when you used to post on my other line, I see more than I did on this channel. My old channel, the one they took, I used to see you more than I do on this one. It's the notification is so horrible. I don't know. I'll be missing a lot of people. They give me a lot of new people, so I am introduced to different people. But let me fall into some mess. I get all their notification. Pretty good with the recipe. Oh, okay. Yeah. But I hope somebody, I mean, you can't change people. Everybody ain't gonna be the same, but you don't have to be that bad either. I know they is. I made a breakfast video this morning. Oh, I can't tell you what it is because I'm gonna have to redo it. Because it didn't even go through. I'm looking at the numbers, and then when I turned it off, blank. I said, are you kidding me? So I'm gonna have to do it again another day because I don't want that again for a minute. And I was like, oh well, I ain't making no another one. So finally I took the dog out and met a couple of more people, a couple of more neighbors. So we trying to band together. So everything gonna be all right. Yep. Yep, they do. They'll give you all the worst stuff when you in some beef. And when I get into other sectors, I won't get so many people, the bad people. I don't think they bad, it's just people just like the beef. That maybe they just like to argue. I don't know how to argue. I just be cussing, talking crap. I don't be knowing what the crap I be saying half of the time. Because I'm not used to arguing. Me and my husband do not argue. We discuss. And I try to get loud, and he be like, hold up, you know. And I like it like that because you can sit down and have a conversation than sitting up arguing all the time. But you know how us women is with me. I get pissed off. And my voice get a little loud. But we don't call each other our name or nothing like that. That's a good thing. But oh baby, I had some, girl. We be having it out. Do you hear me? Little boy is bugging. Oh, let me. Okay. Thank you for coming by and showing me love. I'm gonna have to. I don't know about the. Oh yeah, cutting off that hard girl. That hard liquor had me going. You welcome, love. Thank you. I appreciate you. Go handle the baby. See, that's what I'm talking about. Some people on here can't even do that. They'll stay on here. They'll just stay. Yap, 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 yap. I'm like, oh Lord, where? I'll be praying. I done prayed on YouTube more than I done prayed in life. I'll be praying for some of these people. And I bet you they don't even pray for themselves. And somebody said, why all that prayer? Some they said, I said, what? Why would, hey, I'm going to tell you like this, I'm going to pray. Who going to tell me not to? And if somebody listens to that crap and just say, I don't know, people do things in different ways. I'm going to say it like that. Everybody don't be the same. Everybody can't be the same. But we are really all alike in a lot of ways. Everybody that you see bad is not bad. They may seem bad, but they not. Yep, that screaming girl. No, I didn't have one like that. We argue. I told him I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I don't like all that arguing. If we can't sit down and discuss what it is, All that arguing can't get it. You gonna get called out your name, I'm gonna get called out of mine. And when I get called out of mine, I get pissed. I get, girl, I'll be pissed. Don't you call me no bitch. I know my friends make me like, bitch, you know, we could do that. But you better not. You better not. No. And my husband now, when I got with him, he didn't even cuss at all. He know every cuss word in the book now. He very respectful to women's, all women's. And that's the way I like it. You know, open the doors for the ladies. And, you know, if it's just me and my girlfriends, he be the man in the situation. You know what I mean? He don't be around us. But he asks them, do they want something to drink or, you know, something like that. He's very respectful. It's just, I don't know. I know it's hard to find a good man, but, you know, we all have our faults. We all do. We all have our faults. And you just got to find somebody that you're compatible with. And everything they do, you ain't going to like. And everything you do, they ain't going to like. It's just if you can live with it. That's the only difference, if you can live with it. And the first rule, when a person tell me, I had quite a few people tell me they mate don't like their kids. I said, well, you don't like them. That's self-explanatory. What you mean? You can't make nobody like your kids. There are free. Yeah, I know. My life, yeah. But you can't, that's a deal breaker right there when you don't like my kids. That is a deal breaker for me. And I know it's, it's easy to talk about. It's hard to break apart from somebody that love you. But I'm going to give you a key. If a man don't like your kids, you slowly get away from them. You can't just break it off. Oh, you don't like my kids? Okay, you got to go. Nope, it don't work that way. You just got to slowly break away. You find everything you don't like about that son of a bitch, and use it to your strategy to leave him alone. I'm gonna tell you what to do. Cut everything off. I could tell you how to get from out of love. Don't like my kids. I ain't never had nobody say that to me. My kids always been respectful. And I only had two before I got, well, two and then my husband, then this husband. So I ain't never had nobody say they didn't like my kids. Because I wouldn't have liked them. Yeah, that's exactly how life. Exactly. And you know what I like to do? If a man don't love his mama, he sure the hell ain't gonna love me. And that's the way I take it. If he don't treat his mama with some respect, he ain't gonna respect me. That's just point blank. And some women be like, you a mama's boy. Girl, I take a mama's boy anytime than I take a boy out here treating his mama like crap. Is you crazy? It would get on my nerves, but look, he treating you with respect. But see about that, let me twist that around though. When it come to the son and the mother, it have to be a boundary. See, that's the difference. It depends on a mama's boy and a mama's boy. That's what I'm thinking. Let me change that up. Because some men, they bow down to their mother like, bow down like, fuck you. See how it change? Exactly. Gotta go, gotta go. But it's so hard to say something, but I gotta say it, y'all. And I really said I was gonna leave it alone, but oh God, I got a big old mouth. And the reason why I came up with this And I just did it around so I could just talk about it. And I thought it would release the tension that I want to talk about her. I'm just going to say her on YouTube. That's what I'm going to say. When you sit up and tell your daughter you is done with her and she's only 20 years old, she's grown. But I don't think that's grown yet. She still needs structure. She got her grandmama, but you claim the mama was effed up and all this stuff, so. But that don't mean that grandmama ain't showing her the way, because she knows she messed up with her. You see how they go? And I wish she wouldn't have said that to that young lady and then want to control. Mikey, what? That is none but, that's probably the garbage man. Sit down. You bet not. He made me lose my train of thought. When she said that to that girl, and you know what? It ain't like saying it in private. It's on the YouTube. And I told y'all she was going to cry for this end of this week, though. I told y'all that. But the reason why she crying, she hurt. She hurt because if you wanted something different for her, you knew these people was coming at you when you very first put her on here. You shouldn't have never put her on here. See, you thought you was going to do something slick and it backfired. She didn't know all this stuff was going to go on after that. But it did. She seen how you was doing it and she thought she could do it. You know what I mean? And she is doing it. Leave her alone. She can't leave her alone. She can't tell that girl where to go, what to do. She can't tell her nothing. Hey, cut it out, Mikey. We go through this every day. Every time the garbage man come. She cried more for a toe. For a what? A toe. Than her own kids. Girl, what? Say that louder again, Highlight. Say that louder. She be on here, I love you, babe. All these motherfuckers that she don't even know. You don't even tell your goddamn daughter you love her. The fuck? Girl, I don't know. I don't want to get into that part. I want to get into the part when she like, I'm done with her. All she do is ask for money. That's your daughter. That's your kid. The hell? If you ain't got it, I ain't got it. You let me know when your kids get old enough they stop asking you for money. Let me know where they do that at. What earth is she on? To me, you do owe her. You act like this young lady just all of a sudden just lashed out like that. No. You still putting all the responsibility on her and what you supposed to have protected her when all that stuff happened to her. You had put her on YouTube to tell us all that stuff. You started that shit. She did. That girl need to take responsibility. Not that baby. She do. She put her out here. The hell? Talk about, I don't know why, bitch, because you put her out here. That's why. And everybody in her chat cheering her on. What kind of fuck shit is that? I would have got blocked. I'm blocked anyway. Because if I was in there, I'd go down in a minute. And she'd get tired of me and block me. Her moderators are block me. Because I be trying to tell her raggedy ass. I don't give a fuck. Keep me blocked. Bitch, only thing I'm trying to do is help your dumb ass. And you ain't always right. And guess what? Fuck YouTube. Your daughter life, you and your daughter relationship is not more important than YouTube. I guess not. I don't care how long it take you. It ain't like YouTube going somewhere. You could come back. Get that relationship together first. But she keep burning. I told her she kept digging. Now she done covered herself in dirt. So what else? What else? Leave the damn girl alone. She ain't over there messing with Rita. She don't even talk about Rita. You know what I mean? Oh, I said her name. Dang it. I ain't mean to say that. Jury strike. Y'all jury didn't hear that. Yeah, you would. You would lose some. And I just be listening. If I'm cleaning, I'll be like, I said, let me just listen to her. Because I said I wasn't going over there no more. I think I said that yesterday, or day before yesterday. I said, I'm not going over there no more. But then I'm hearing everybody else, and I got to stop that. Because I'm like, what the hell? And luckily I caught it. Because now it's not up. She took that video down. She took it down. I said, oh, wow. I could be way in the next room and still hear Rita hollering. What the hell? But I think she wrong for that. But girl, say something about that damn bill. She would chop your motherfucking necks. She would chop you up in pieces, girl, and burn you. And wouldn't even give up no spit. You hear what I'm saying? Do you hear the words that's coming out my mouth? That's what made me come up with this. Well, I've seen a lot of other girls do dumb shit like this, but come up with this topic. Why? I mean, why? And then, okay, tell me if I'm wrong or not, because you know I used to drive truck, right? And I worked. So tell me this. If, okay, when you work, right, your W-2, let me tell you this part. And y'all tell me if I'm wrong. If I might be wrong, because I ain't never heard shit before. I have not filed my dependents for 2, 3, sometimes 6 months. And then the next 6 months, I file them. They didn't give me no 2 goddamn separate W-2s. All that shit was on one. You know what she told these motherfuckers? He get 2. He got 1 because he didn't file, because he didn't put the dependents down. They just straight paid him. And then the next one, what she said in, no, then when they start taking tax out, that's another W-2. I'm like, I want to say she said W-4 and then the W-2. I said, what kind of shit is that? Only way I could see that is they giving you a 1099 for the 3 months until they get on the payroll, till they get their payroll right to take taxes out. That's the only way I could see that. But he explained it is not the way it goes. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. Because I ain't never heard of that before. Because somebody caught how much he made. When she said 70-some thousand a year, I knew she was a damn lie. I knew she was a lie. I drove truck for over 10 years. I know she a damn lie. And that was over the road and local. And the most I think I done made was almost 60. Almost 60, not quite, but almost. So how the hell he make a 70,000 a you out here begging for money? See, that don't add up to me. And you getting food stamps and all that. Remember she said that? She forget what she say. You already told us you get food stamps. You confused. Exactly. That's what she doing to them, and then they really believe in her. 7-7. I don't know. But you know what? She don't need to tell that damn. I'll fuck her finances. Fuck her and Bill. She need to focus on her daughter right now. Her daughter need her more now than anything. She need that guidance, you know. But she don't want to do that because evidently Bill did something to that girl. She said that he jumped on her. Damn. What nigga of yours gonna jump on your daughter? That's impossible. If he jump on your daughter, he must have jumped on Rita before. Because I don't see none of that. I ain't never had a man hit me. My kids ain't never seen that. And ain't no man never hit my daughter. I only got one that I know of. Because he'd be dead now. So, no. That's unacceptable. I don't give a fuck what she say to him. You better not hit her. You know what I mean? And you in the household, he would have got jumped. I don't care if you my husband, you would have got jumped. You ain't finna hit on my daughter. Sorry. And she kicked her out her house for that shit. So how's the girl supposed to feel? She want to talk to you. She made it be known. I just want to talk. I want to be with my mama. I don't want to be with him. So with that being said, if she still want to be with Bill, that's her choice. Don't get me wrong. That's her choice. But she should make time for just her and her daughter. I don't care if it's one day a week. Let's go out for breakfast. Let's go out for lunch. You don't have to be around Bill. But I forgot, Rita don't drive, or Rita don't have a license, or she just can't use that truck. It's one of the three. It's a way around everything. And you're not trying none of that. Every time you go and you know he's the problem, why is he always there? Come on now. He's not encouraging her to get with her. Oh, I did this for her. I did that for her. Well, motherfucker, you was there. You supposed to do it. Why is y'all throwing that shit in her face? That was your job to do. Don't tell her what you did. You had to do it. That was your job to do. The hell? I don't know why. Well, shit, I asked a millionaire that. I did everything for my son and daughter, and look how she turned out. Crackhead on the damn street, got $1 million parents. You know what I mean? Same thing. I just want to punch her on the top of her head like, wake up, because you got a screw loose up in there. You talk all these, try, quote unquote, all these facts is that you know everything and you can't even keep your goddamn family together. Really? She already didn't like him for what happened to her in the past. And then this other shit, you know? And she telling us how the kids feel. She don't know how them kids feel. They probably looking upside her damn head. She don't. We just going by what she tell us. And then be like, why everybody coming down? Well, this is what you telling us. What are we supposed to think? You put it out there. Push your motherfuckers receipts and all this dumb shit. Now you want to kick your daughter ass. Because she over there talking to one of your enemies. How fucking dumb do that sound? And she made that enemy. Everybody she touched becomes her enemy. And they over there cheering her along. She be into one of them in a minute. You can't tell a grown person what to do, but if my life was going like hers, I'd be asking for guidance because evidently she never had none. And talk about she don't listen. Well, bitch, you don't listen either. So where'd she get it from? Do that make sense? What is this? Oops, I done did something wrong. I have to come back, y'all. Well, now, y'all have a wonderful day. I'm out of here.